everyone. I'd like to welcome the new board members that you're seated now in your first official meeting, and wish all the board members a great deal of luck and success in 2015 as we move the educational agenda forward. And you have a lot of work ahead of you, and we trust that you will do that to the best of your ability, do it in a fair and honest fashion, and try to get some things accomplished. I'm here, unfortunately, again, to speak about the contract negotiations. I know we're not supposed to, I'm the one who always says that we don't negotiate in public, in newspapers or things like that. But I'll just say, back at the August meeting when you announced to your board that there was mediation coming, and the Board of Ed then at the time, the president filed for mediation with the teachers group. And then I came in September and said, we have teachers, we have paraprofessionals, we have secretaries, the clerks, and the INCASA folks at the board. There are 4 distinct groups that make up the JCEA union. So we filed for impasse for the other 3 groups so that we could commence the process together, which we did. I was very optimistic about a week and a half ago when we went up to the 8th floor to meet with the mediator and the reps for the Board of Ed, the 2 attorneys that you have. I was surprised to see a labor relations consultant now in the mix, which is fine. That's your prerogative, and we have consultants too if we need to bring them to the table. But I was surprised at the tone of the meeting. I went in there optimistic with 4 major proposals. When you get to this point, 22 months into the process, and you want to nickel and dime me about you have to go back to Lincoln High School, and we're not giving you money for fifths. That's bull. We're 22 months into the process. I have letters here from the former president and the superintendent. The more we're able to come together, the more we will be able to continue to find common ground, the teachers, the community, so on and so forth. I don't see any intention here to settle a contract. When we sat down and wasted a day with the mediator, a free day that the Public Employment Relations Commission gave us, when we meet again on February 10th, you and I, the union, have to now split the cost of the mediator to come here to this district. The mediator was clearly aggravated and ended the session early when he said, we're done. And Mr. Taylor and I both looked and said, we're done? We were both till 6 o'clock. We were out there by 3:30. Wow. And the mediator said, yeah, we're done. We, the union, have 4 major proposals. You came in with 50, and then you narrowed it down to 6. You want to nitpick, you want to bicker, there was a fighting stance in the room. That's not the point to do this. You should have did that a year ago, 22 months ago. If you're serious about settling a contract, and I keep telling everyone this, now is the time, because we were furnished on January 12th of 2015 with all the financial information we've been requesting for over a year. Now is the time to sit down, go to a conference facility for a weekend, for a week, for a month, for whatever it takes. That's how a contract is achieved. We're meeting again on February 10th. Let's stop the nonsense and posturing. Get your 5 biggest proposals, come to the table, and let's do this. I'm going to ask, I don't know who wants this. I have 4,000 grievance letters that someone here is going to take, because I'm not riding around burning gas in my car with you. Coming up, whatever you want to do, let's go to a conference facility and settle this contract. But we're not going to talk and waste time with nonsense proposals. And everyone's frozen for 100 years on the salary guide. Doesn't work that way. And I'll close with this. We close up the business. We've received your approximately 4,000 letters, fill in the blanks that the principals had to write. There's your grievance forms for all the letters, the rebuttal letters, whatever is in there that people wrote. And I'll finish on this with unclosed business. In October, I addressed Mr. Campana, who I see here tonight, about an issue, but I see Mrs. Delamata is here, so I'll address it to her. When my employees, because of their affiliation with a union, are punished financially and emotionally, screamed at, and now you've moved them to give them some relief, that's why we're in perk with a lot of your employees. Stop badgering the employees, threatening the employees, screaming at the employees, and then when I show up, you punish them and they don't get overtime. Clean up your house, it's a new year.